OBS crashed. Sorry. What the fuck?
Are we back online? We all good?
Yeah, we back. Okay, what the fuck?
OBS, more like, bullshit. Alright.
There we go, Jesus.
I'd rather watch the video without it.
Yeah, we fixed it, it's fine. Fucking... Yeah, all Kurama... Justin put it perfectly. All Kurama did was sit there and exposit.
And was Johnny Young Bosch.
And was Johnny Young Bosch!
They had to put me in this because, well, fuck.
Who else were they going to make?
His writing wasn't doing him any favors.
Not the choice I would have made for an English voice actor, but fine. Upset that I am furious that Yusuke wasn't, Justin Cook.
The one that they have definitely wasn't bad, but like,
No, he was good, but he's not Justin Cook.
I said this to the man himself. Like, there's something to be said about Yusuke's performance. When I can re-watch the Dark Tournament, know full well that Kuwabara's death is a fake out, and still be in tears.
It's true.
I was like, yeah, like the way he screams and cries and pleads for help is like, it's so visceral that it permeates the fact that I know what's going to happen.
Haven't had to do a lot of like... I've been doing a lot of, like, pose work lately, so I was like, I'm gonna do this without, like, overlining it first. I'm gonna try and do it all on my own. And we're gonna discover together, chat, if that was a fucking mistake.
I mean, like, not overlining it first forces you to really have to examine the pose so you can learn how to do it on your own, I guess.
Yeah, I've been learning some new tricks. So I'm hoping that I know what the fuck I'm doing. If you're wondering why I'm sketching so zoomed out, it's because I'm trying to, like... I'm trying to make sure everything is, like, roughly in proportion. This is just, like, my... This is my construction sketch as well, so... You'll watch me get granular in a little while.
And if you really want to get granular.
And you really want to get pedantic. And you really want to split hairs.
That fucking robot sent bugs to go kill Padme.
We said that in regards to something else, like yesterday, and I can't...
So funny, though.
I can't remember what we applied
Was
it
it Mario
to.
RPG related? Because I know it was while we were playing Mario RPG. Fucking... That game good, though.
That game good.
That game good.
That game good.
Hey guys, if you want a heart attack today, I enjoyed a turn-based RPG. You can now not send me your hospital bills, as my ass can only be eaten.
Even though you're bad at button mashing.
I am. I suck dick at button mashing.
It's your one flaw
That is not true.
as a gamer.
That is not true. Watch me play Pikmin sometime.
See, I don't
I might have
understand.
it in my
It's still
time.
more layers than the manga's last
you would
arc.
actually, like, catch on fire.
I don't understand the hate for the Three Kings. I liked it.
Okay. It felt very all over the place.
I think it's the weakest of the four, but
Definitely.
Three Kings. What are we?
It's the last arc of Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh.
Also, in the manga, you can really tell Togashi was dying. Like, I went back and looked at it, and I'm like, this man does not want to write right now. This man wants to be in a hospital bed. But Shonen Jump is like, learn! Like, I want to go into specifics, but I can't.
You don't want to
Yeah, I
spoil
have
for
fantasy
Brooke.
theory.
Justin may
I
not care
literally
about
thought
spoilers,
the
but Brooke
sweetest
does.
word- I literally stopped immediately as soon as like the turn to dust. Psh.
Yeah. Not like,
Literally at the very end of the Dark Tournament arc.
well, so you haven't seen Dark Tournament Aftermath?
No, everything was in fucking pieces, and then he died and turned to dust, psh, and then that was it.
No, that's fair. Good.
I never got back to it.
I didn't
That
realize
order.
until this exact moment that this illustration that I'm referencing is not centered, and that's gonna drive me absolutely fucking insane, but alright.
Damn.
The trick for me with characters like, oh, hang on. The trick for me with characters like Kurama, who have, like, an alternative form, is that in my art, I like to try, emphasis on try, to make it clear that it's the same character, but just in a different shape. It's why I made him, in this one, a little less round.
Round.
Yeah, okay. I did that intuitively, made it about the same. Hell yeah. Okay. The benefit is that because of this pose, I don't have to draw Yoko Kurama's fucking feet.
Radical.
I hate drawing feet in this position. I hate it. I hate it every time.
You know how you could have ended that sentence?
Hmm.
I hate drawing feet.
I don't, though.
Damn.
I-
Well, you could have lied because I'm here.
It's true.
What should we do for Sup tonight?
I'm kind of craving Mexico.
You're craving Mexico?
I might want to eat a Mexican.
Like a whole ass Mexican?
Yeah. Like,
We got a place we can get.
yeah, we also have Dio.
Only with his consent.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't fucking bore Dio if he wasn't okay with it.
I thought of a terrible, terrible joke just now.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna mute my mic.
Are you fucking me?
Hang on, I'm gonna mute my mic.
Oh.
Well, to work to make the food. They are not put in the food.
Oh. For a second.
No.
No. God, can you imagine?
Slightly less bad. Fuck.
Is everyone just at your house? No, just Avi.
Yo, just your dad.
We do want to make Hype Street though. Get everyone to live here.
His fucking clavicles are up here.
Here in the fucking Feywild.
Here in Tilted Towers. And let's be real, when it's the four of us arguing and shit, it is Tilted Towers.
I'll bet.
Earlier this morning it was Tilted Towers.
Earlier this morning it was Tilted Towers. Listen, I'm here for Brooke playing devil's advocate. She doesn't do it enough.
I'm up for Brooke playing Devil May Cry.
I'm also up
Oh,
for
no,
Brooke playing
I'll
Devil
play
May
five.
Cry.
Apparently, I don't know why you are, except I'm apparently not very good at it.
Actually, you know what I would do is I'd throw on my fucking Nintendo Switch with the optimal version of 3.
I mean, I'll give it a try if you hand me the controller. I mean, like, cause like we had that discussion this morning, or at least this afternoon, technically, I guess. But
Fuck.
like, and I felt like I just was being stomped in the dirt, so I don't know why you want me to play Devil's Advocate. I feel like I'm not very good at it.
Well, that's also because you were playing Devil's Advocate for like something you just watched.
Also, you're never getting stomped into the dirt.
It's just like very softly kicking it in your direction.
I'm being politely pressed against the dirt.
You are.
I'm not allowed to get back up.
Me and Heaton are doing like the locker shove, except it's the dirt and you're on the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
The Advocate board.
It's a video about
Oh,
it's claiming that JJK's female characters are badly written, and
I guess underutilized.
And Avi and I vehemently disagree.
I think the video makes some fair points. I think now that like I've read some comments, you guys talked about it. Yeah, the point about Maki I think isn't super fair, but like the rest of it I feel like is fair.
Listen, I've changed my mind before. I don't like in this ref the notion that Yoko's Kurama's fox ears are flesh.
Ugh.
The Smash House. Do not call us the Smash House.
That's not what that is.
Alright.
Literally none of us except Justin.
It's true.
Like it's not even a sliding scale.
Yeah.
Like I even count. I don't think I count.
I think the basics are here. I think I can.
Yeah.
I think I can start.
Beaton, you can't. My autism is having a conniption. You can't just say that you want me to do Devil's Advocate more and then not tell me why.
I don't know, because you don't do it enough.
I try, and then I'm just like, no, into the dirt you go.
We're also not an asshole about it.
I'm not.
I think that's the
and
main
you're
reason
not also
why.
playing Devil's Advocate for shit that sucks.
Yeah.
No.
At most, you're
Like-
playing Devil's Advocate for like, I don't know, I think they have like some solid points. And we're like, no, they don't. And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not playing Devil's Advocate for, I don't think women should be able to vote. Devil's Advocate though. Like
No.
bullshit.
I did not realize how off Yoko Kurama's face was until I had to zoom in on it for this ref. Plus, I'm always just happy to see you stand up for your opinions.
I try my best.
Playing Devil's Advocate when I say Amnesia, Machine for Pigs, and Amnesia Rebirth aren't that bad and people are just mean. I wouldn't know. I don't know, I don't think Chinese Room is that bad. There's a fine line between giving this man a narrow face and giving him Yaoi Chin.
Giving him fucking what?
Yes.
Everybody needs to shut up. Talk about Yu Yu Hakusho, but this One Piece.
Okay.
I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Dio's gonna make fun of me.
Okay.
The theory that you said that a lot of people think like something up is up with Zoro, and it's probably that like he's like somehow connected to the animal people, whatever they're called.
The mink.
Zoro means fox. I thought he was just named after the swordsman, but the swordsman's named after the fox. Zoro means fox in Spanish. Oh,
I didn't know that.
you didn't know that either? Okay, good. I felt so stupid. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
No, it's with two
How could you
R's.
fucking not even know that?
It's the
Like,
Spanish word.
obvious or whatever. Fuck.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all.
Dude's gonna make fun of us.
Dio might make fun of us. Me?
You shut up.
Mihawk, more like Mika.
More like Mika.
Nobody dies.
Do you think that's what he says when fucking Crocodile gets a hold of it? He's like, oh, me cock.
Give him like not maybe that even defined, just
That is all.
thank you. Maybe.
Also, they were cowards. The live actions were cowards. Koenma was in his adult form the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, from the beginning, which is cringe. He should have been a baby.
We could have got the baby from Son of the Mask, who is not an adult by this point. He is still a baby.
You should have just let him be a baby from the beginning. This sucks. This is cringe. I was playing devil's advocate when I say lawful good in D&D isn't inherently boring and basically a cop, especially if you're playing a lawful good paladin. Paladins in D&D are not cops. People are annoying. Agreed. Second. Seconded by the pally main.
Man.
God, Smile Bomb rules.
I love Smell Bomb. I'm glad that was at least put in the first episode. As I have said, I feel like Smile Bomb is the OP to Elemental Wars.
I agree.
I just think that like Smile Bomb is the OP of that generation.
I'd
in
seconded.
general. It's either that or like Chala.
I mean, he's really good.
Yeah. I like. I mean, in terms of like universally, the wider anime scene being like, no, that's a fucking bop. You get it's like We Are, Chala, Smile Bomb, and like Dragon Ball.
Oh, okay.
Chala.
Hey,
Chala.
Chala. Ega uruteyas.
That one.
And just being like, we're gonna make our English versions of these LPs, and they're gonna slap ass.
Yeah, and now they don't, and they're all bad. Limit Break Survival by Nate Wants to Battle sucks. I'm sorry. It's so not good. Ultimate Battle in English blows ass.
Good morning, fellow homosexuals.
Hey, man.
We're talking about the Yu Yu Hakusho
boy
live
kisser.
action.
I have no idea. I'm just here to vibe. I love listening to you guys talk about things I don't know about.
Dude, it's awesome, you know? Oh, also fucking... Oh, no. No, it was 2012. I was thinking of JoJo's, but then I remembered the gap between anime adaptation and manga for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is the gap between, like, now and the beginning of time.
I don't think No, I haven't watched the rest of part 5. I only got like what 10 episodes into part 5, and then I haven't watched any of part 6. I feel like JoJo, man, I mean Chase is bad, but like,
Chase is like a 6.5 at least. Like, bad by JoJo standards is still very good by anime standards.
I don't like Chase, but I think JoJo has pretty spectacular OPs.
The worst
Bloody stream, my
fucking crime.
beloved.
Thank you.
The actual biggest crime of part 6 was that part 2 of part 6 didn't get a new opening. When I saw that, I was livid. But then we got Heaven's Falling Down and everything's fine. Everything's okay.
I need to share, 'cause I shared with the people in this home, but Giorno's theme, that's not Giorno's theme anymore. That belongs to one Charlie Slimecookle.
Yeah.
That song also, like I think it's just funny remembering the meme format of that song, where it's just like reducing it not even to Giorno's theme, just the name of the song and then the timestamp when that piano bit starts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, me when I'm about to defeat the heroes and then I hear a single piano note behind me.
See, I'm gonna jokingly say, I've been Avi maxing, which is listening to Bury the Light on repeat for hours.
Dude, you're like...
Oh, so you've only listened to the song like twice?
It's so true.
Fucking baller.
I mean, to fair point.
I love me some long songs. Weird Al has some great, for lack of a better term, ballads. But like that song is like 9 minutes.
You know why it's 9 minutes?
Why? Because that's how long the fucking fight is.
Oh no, it's because you're playing as Virgil when it's playing. What it's supposed to be is like the dynamic music portion, so they have to make sure that there's a long enough portion for D rank, a long enough portion for C rank, a long enough portion for all the other ranks, and then also they had to include Virgil's entire backstory and the bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, if you want to really though, Avimax, you know what you do? You listen to like 2 or 3 Strive tracks until you get burnt out. Then listen to God Hand and the Dokkan Battle OST until your curse technique gets replenished, and go back to Guilty Gear.
I wanted, for the video that I slapped for the Hugh Ember video, I wanted to use Dante's theme from 5, but I'm like, oh, I don't like this type of music.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put it in there, so I did Bury the Light instead.
Yeah, dude.
I possess the hot take.
I
possess the hot take that of all of them, the weakest theme is Subhuman.
How is that No, you know who it's... Okay, the only reason why I feel like you might be calling that a hot take is because you said that to Ellie, and Ellie said, no, Subhuman's so good!
Yeah.
Because Subhuman blows ass, and everyone will agree with you.
I wouldn't say Subhuman blows. I think it's just the weakest of the ones.
Oh, it also has a criminal record, so I'm a little biased.
What?
What does that mean?
Look up DMC5 criminal Subhuman.
Okay.
I think it was the drummer or someone else is a criminal involved with the original version of Subhuman.
Oh, I didn't know that! Yeah, that looks right. Okay. So we can start on the body. On our boys' fucking narrow ass wrists. It was so bad. They fucked up my boy Kurama so hard. I'm so mad because his transformation was a whole thing. And they were like, nah, he can just do it. I spent a solid minute while we were watching the fight with Bowie. I'm like, he better fucking not. He better fucking not. He better not. And then he takes the fucking wraps off and is like, oh, well. Alright, I guess we're doing this now. The big one was, okay, so, fun fact. For those of you who have watched the Yu Yu Hakusho live action, the first, like, half of it is fine. It's those last, like, 2 or 3 episodes that fuck the whole thing. And one of the big things that got me is that a couple of the changes they made just kind of create plot holes. Like, for example, Hiei uses the dagger that they steal, to give himself the third eye? But he can't do that, because then when he has the conversation with Yukina, and Yukina's like, who are you? And he's like, damn, who knows? Anyway, later. Like, that's a plot hole, because he sold his he sold off his, like, love for, his relationship with his sister to get the third eye. He got the Jigan eye from, her name's not Chihiro, but from, what's her name?
Mukuro?
Yeah, Mukuro, that's it.
Well, no, he got it from the fucking, from the surgeon.
No, but it was Mukuro who hooked them up, wasn't it?
I think?
Because I remember Mukuro had something to do with the third eye. I think it was something like that. Like, she found him the surgeon.
I guess.
But, like, fucking... The surgeon... the surgeon's payment was...
There's no reason.
Yeah, the surgeon's payment was his relationship with Yukina. That's why Yukina doesn't know who he is. So, like, if he did it himself, then why doesn't Yukina know who he is? Hiei has no reason to not just tell her.
Like, we got to have Keiko be a little bit more active this time around, which is cool, but, like, at what cost?
Yeah, Kuwabara's relationship with Yukina kind of disappears because it's Keiko who does all of the rescuing, which, again, cool. I like Keiko. I'm never gonna say no to Keiko kicking ass and taking names. Fucking Botan got written out of this fucking story, which irritated the living shit out of me. When Botan is, like, present for everything.
Yeah, and she also only has one outfit, which is a crime.
Which is a crime and inaccurate. And then the worst part was they fucking sanded off everything that made Genkai Genkai.
Oof.
I don't know what it is with these goddamn live actions, because they did it with Kenshin too, where they're, like, determined to make, like, you know, this cool subversion of the, like, mentor archetype where they're kind of, like, passive assholes instead of, like, world-weary, wise, you know, old mentors. Fuck that. We're gonna make them
I wasn't allowed to do enough to be able to be an asshole. She was there a little bit, but, like, not enough, and not enough for us to develop our emotional attachment to her.
Which is annoying because a good part of why we go to fight Toguro in the first place is because of his relationship with Genkai. Like, Genkai is so important, and they just killed her unceremoniously for what? For nothing.
For Yusuke's development? Like,
Not
come on.
even! Because he doesn't even know she's dead until the end of that final fight! So not even for Yusuke's development. For literally for nothing.
Damn.
I will say, on the side of this art, this is great practice for me. I don't draw twinks very often. And Kurama is nothing if not. It's all fun in memes when it's like, oh, your taste in men changed a lot from when you were a kid to when you were an adult. Not really. Physically, yes, but you can draw the line. I adore Kurama with all of my heart, and when you look at him as a character and then look at the characters I like now, it's like, oh, there it is. No, it's still there. And not just because he's a redhead. OPLA has showed us how good live-action adaptations can be. The bar's been raised too high.
Like, they were able to truncate East Blue into 8 episodes, but like there was stuff you could have trimmed and like not have it be weird anime stuff, and like they kept all the important beats and moved some stuff around that it made sense to, and they made Buggy's section actually like more of a set piece as opposed to just the destructed town, which I think was a great idea.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say
Sad about
Buggy's.
the dog, but
I thought you
Also,
Buggy's sex
I
appeal.
know that
Yeah,
no one
I
fucking cares. Ripped on Krieg.
Yeah, ripped on Krieg.
Don Krieg.
I'd say you were a real one for real, but that'd be a lie. Let Mihawk fucking finish the job.
The least real. He was the fakest one there ever was.
I'll also be sad that Django got fucking written out, but oh well, I guess.
I
Because
don't give a shit that Don Krieg who, anyway, where the fuck was Jonga?
He
No, for
isn't.
real,
He is
though.
important-ish.
I think it's hysterical because I was saying this to Justin. I was like, Dragon Ball and One Piece have the exact opposite problem when you make a fighting game roster. Because, one, oh good, Goku, oh man, but they didn't include Super Saiyan 2 Goku, or Super Saiyan 3 Goku, or Super Saiyan 4 Goku, or Super Saiyan God Goku. And then on One Piece side, what the fuck do you mean Django isn't in the roster? Put him in!
I think
Too many
the
good characters
wild
in One
thing
Piece to leave
too.
out.
The wild thing too is like we saw that he got casted. Like
He has a poster.
yeah, but I thought there was like a thing that was like, oh, this is who's playing Django. I thought there was like a couple of things that came out like that. I don't know. I don't memory
If
bad,
we get
but
his cover
still.
story instead, if we get his cover story instead with him in full body, I won't complain. Because the anime doesn't adapt it.
I will, because it would have been funny. I wanted to watch him moonwalk around the estate. They were like, oh, this is too silly. I'm like, this is too silly? This is where we draw the line?
Anytime I think of Django, the only thing I can think of is fucking calm yourself.
Kuro!
Our plan will not go.
You having a stroke or something?
Unhindered.
Can you, like, Dawn 30? It's something I gotta do.
I don't know. I don't know why Christopher Walken. Oh, Dio, you're here. Can I eat you?
Also, thank you.
Huh?
Also, thank you for the
Rollicking
25. Thank you for the $25 for medical aid to Palestine.
Rollicking Star, Davi.
I don't know.
Oh, darn, foiled again.
He's been craving a
Because
Mexican.
we were asking about like what do we want to do for dinner tonight, and I was saying like I'm kind of craving Mexican. I could eat Dio.
Jesus. Oh fuck, that reminds me.
What?
Heaton. No, hold on. Heaton, I got to the part in the Veritas video where you almost. It sounded like you were gonna call me the F slur.
Yeah.
Cause so you were saying, oh, if I called Dio the F slur, but there was like that slip up where you said like A. And I was losing my mind.
I did succeed the quick time event, even though technically I don't need to worry about it because I can
You
say
don't
that
need to at all.
because I
You
can
don't
say
need
that
to.
one.
It's so funny.
Dude, that fucking like that's always my favorite. Is just the quick time event that you can see happen in real time.
It's so good.
Hey, Avi.
Like
can
I
ask
can
you a
again, I
very
can say it,
important-
but like I said, I don't like saying slurs.
Which
I-
is
What's up,
so
George?
valid.
for your delightful Avi bot character. Does your head connect to your body? Is there a neck there?
No.
No,
No.
we're
Okay, just
operating
making
on
sure.
Rayman rules.
Delightful. For no reason whatsoever. I'm certainly not doing anything. Anyway.
That's awesome, man. I will think of it as a late Birthnica present.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
speaking of Thursday.
Cool.
Radical. I hope
Thursday?
that and my package gets here on the same day.
Ah.
I have not gotten anything back. Oh, yes!
This pose is simultaneously like fairly straightforward and so goddamn complicated for reasons that like wildly contrast one another.
I hate when that happens.
Cause like his arms are straight out to the side like this, but because he's
Mhm.
leaned so far forward, their proportion just feels bad and wrong and not good. But
That's
that's
the anatomy math.
But that's right. Like that's the way it's supposed to be.
Who gerrymandered my anatomy?
Gerrymandered my anatomy.
Listen, the trick here is just to make as long as Yoko
Gerrymandering.
doesn't have yaoi anatomy, I'm fine.
That's so fair.
Dude, do you think that
Hey.
there's like an alternate version of Yuri Lowenthal named Yowie Lowenthal?
Shut the fuck up!
Yaoi Lowenthal's a woman.
Yowie Lowenthal, the Fujoshi!
No!
That's gonna be my fighting game title.
Yowie Lowenthal?
I'm gonna go into the FGC and become known as Yaoi Lowenthal.
Holy shit. Do it.
Yaoi anatomy, explain.
Oh,
It means that
God.
his hands are too big and his arms are too long and his chin's too
No.
sharp.
The
Drawing his
shonen chin.
Yeah, Avi made a visceral noise when I was working on his jawline, because I was like, there's a thin line between giving him a narrow face and giving him yaoi chin. And,
And
Avi,
I went, what?
and Avi's just, what? I also realized just now that his tail isn't in this piece, but okay.
Dude, I also, okay, I gotta be a million. My favorite part of the cycle of
Violence.
listening to a new, the cycle of violence, but listening to a new Guilty Gear track is the part of the circle, where you're like learning what the lyrics say, not even what they mean, just what they say, and it's like, that is the most bullshit, stupid ass. And then we get to the other side, which is sobbing, absolutely crying about how this absolute gorgeous piece perfectly captures this character's struggles and blah 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 bullshit. But then there's a hidden fourth stage if you can't hear.
It feels wrong to me, viscerally so, on a level that I cannot explain, that Yoko Kurama has one normally sized foxtail.
Huh?
He only has the one. The one, and it's totally normal. He should have several, and they should be very fluffy, and that's not the way that it is, and that feels wrong to me.
What, in the live action?
No, just in general.
Oh,
Why
okay.
don't you change that?
Because I'm trying to replicate this piece as best I can.
But also, fuck it,
That's
Weeball.
fair.
He deserves more tails.
He does.
Tails the echidna.
Tails the enchilada.
The joke is that I didn't say Tails the fox, because Kurama's already the fox. Hee-ho, I'm funny.
You want to know something? I don't know Sonic very well. I thought Tails the Echidna was a real name.
Nope!
No.
I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
You were thinking of Knuckles the enchilada.
I love you.
There's Miles
I
Tails
just-
Sprouter, Snuffles the Echidna.
Yeah. No, I'm aware. Don't get me wrong. It just did not connect.
I can't tell if my foreshortening is more or less accurate than Tongashi's at this point. Because this is not the same, but it feels like it looks right, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Your best.
Yeah.
The only thing I can do.
And we appreciate. That's it, that's the thought.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Dude, we were doing that all last night. It's the best.
I've discovered that I really like Mario RPG.
I didn't discover that I liked Mario RPG. I fucking knew that it was good. I just didn't play it.
Speaking of Mario RPG, I have started replaying a game from my childhood, and I'm very happy.
Mario
Is it
RPG?
a Mario RPG?
No, the game is Legend of Dragoon.
I've heard of that one. Is it like...
It's an RPG. The thing about it is, one of the guys that made the combat system for Legend of Dragoon went on to make Mario RPG. They both have the quick time event during attack thing.
Oh! I fucking sound like Beetle.
So the plot, but I do know about one character in particular, and I don't know how far you are in the video game or if you know everything about it.
Oh, it is a childhood game. I remember much more.
Gotcha. Ah, man, Levitz.
Oh man. Is it Levitz? I've always pronounced it Levitz.
I don't know. I'm taking it based off of an Australian's pronunciation of it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, his full name is Levitz Slambert. So.
Now, I haven't actually played Legend of Dragoon myself. I've only seen what I'm assuming is a part
But,
of Let's Play.
But oh yeah, Levitz.
Can I? Okay, sorry. Brief aside. Would you categorize the Yu Yu Hakusho OST as city pop?
Yes.
Probably.
Good, because I was gonna say, because every time I hear city pop, the first thing I think of is, man, this sounds like Yu Yu Hakusho music. So I want to make sure that
Oh.
I'm not deranged.
No, you're not. I think it's because the era that the anime came out in, that style was pretty popular. But also, yeah, no, the soundtrack fucks. Literally.
Japanese city pop is just bang. 70s and 80s were peak, dog.
For real!
I love seeing little old ladies on, like, fucking people who are grandmas now, hanging out on TikTok and being so stoked that the young people still really like their music.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've seen, like, 2 or 3, like, grandmas who are still, like, jamming out to city pop, and they're like, I'm so happy that the youth all around the world has discovered how good the music of my generation is. This is the best Kurama I've ever drawn. Oh my god.
It looks really good. We take those.
It's so hard. He's so pretty.
I feel like... Okay. I've never drawn him before. I feel like he would be easier to draw than Kenshin.
A little bit.
But they both look kind of the same.
Because I think he's easier to draw because his features are sharper.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, Kenshin's can be too. I think the thing that trips me up is... Because Kurama's supposed to look like a teenager, right?
Yeah, he's in the body of a teenager.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's because he's supposed to look younger and Kenshin's like in the same weird point of Nanami as being young old.
Except in the opposite direction!
Yeah.
Kenshin is a year older than Nanami.
God! Kenshin is the same age as Gojo!
That's it. That encapsulates the problem with drawing both characters, is Kenshin Himura is technically a year older than Nanami Kento.
God.
So it's tough, because you keep wanting to give the royal you. Keep wanting to give, Kenshin, like, older features to make him look older. And then he looks off-model because he does not look that old!
Yeah. Dog, I had to draw him recently for a thing, and I'm like... I want to get good at drawing him. Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome to it. I think also Kurama is one of the, if not the best, execution of looks like a teenager is actually like several thousand years old.
Because there's like a reason for it,
Well,
other than bullshit bait.
Well, that as well, but also like because Kurama acts like he's 1,000 years old.
He acts his age. There's a reason why his body is so young. And it's not fucking Shotokan.
Like, one of my fucking favorite, like, bits of all time is, when they finally visit his school, because one of the psychics is there. And they're like, oh, Minamino is, like, really... He talks like an old man. And the girls are like, yeah, we love him because he's so mature. And I don't remember if it's Yusuke or Kuwabara who's like, yeah, it's almost as if, and Kurama's like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Acts like old man. On my best day, I cannot draw to the level of Heaton's skills on their worst day. Gotta practice.
You're never too old to learn.
It's never too late to
Never
learn.
too old to learn.
One of my really good friends has just got his first drawing tablet and is learning now at 18. You were never too old to learn.
Nice.
And I'm still polishing my skills all the time.
Oh yeah, I have no
Oh,
idea what I'm
you-
doing on a daily basis.
You never stop learning.
Yeah.
You learn forever. And then you get really, really good at drawing titties. And then you've won.
Yeah. No, you're so right.
I was thinking about this as well just now, when I was like, I feel like I don't draw twinks enough, and I was like, I think I respect at some point. Because I used to love Bishonen. Like, that used to be my shit. It's like, they're so pretty. I love men who are prettier than me. And then I spec'd out and was like, no. Big men. Men. But... So I feel like I respect and now I've forgotten everything. I've forgotten my roots!
I feel that.
How many people in this call were Black Butler girls?
Shut the fuck up!
I could never get into it.
I'm so glad for you.
I
God,
was
don't
vaguely-
remind me.
I was vaguely aware of it, but I never watched it really.
So just you and me,
Dog.
huh?
Yeah. It
I
became my
was-
personality for such a too long amount of time.
I was saved from it.
See, my shit, like, my anime journey is really weird because, like, growing up in my middle school anime phase, well, like, I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh! And in Pokemon, right, as you do. And then I watched, like, the first bit of Full Metal Alchemist. And then I just never finished it. And then I got into Oron before that, and I loved that. And then I was dormant for a while until I got into high school, and then JoJo got me back into it. And then I started going down the rabbit hole, just watching other anime at that point. So I skipped a lot of, like, the stuff.
The staples.
I missed the staples for the most part.
Because I did too. I watched... The one that I remember watching that was, like, I guess, quote-unquote, one of the staples is I watched Bleach.
Understandable.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember anything, because I watched it when I was a teenager. But
I've seen one and a half episodes of Bleach.
That's so fair. But other than that, the anime that I really like to watch, because of the way my brain worked, is I liked shorter, like, one-season animes that had their story arcs and that... Because that's just what because I was really busy when I was a teenager. Because I had my school, and then I had all my extracurriculars, and then my extracurriculars after I was booked pretty much every day from when I got up to when I went to bed.
Oh, you were like an extras kid.
Yeah. Not by choice, but I was an extras kid.
I feel like 90% of extras kids were not extras kids by choice.
Yeah. But so, because of that, I would navigate more to those, like, shorter one-season ones because those were a lot easier for me to watch. So my favorite ones are like Angel Beats. I really like Angel Beats. And Yuki Yuna is a Hero is also a really good one.
So just you and me in the Fujo pit, huh?
Yeah.
Death Parade. Like Death Parade.
Black Butler became a good amount of my personality when I was too young.
Who were you kin assigned out of Hitalia?
Seba. Oh, out of Hitalia?
I was also a Hitalia girly.
Yeah, same.
Canada. It was Austria and Canada.
Yeah, scans! That makes perfect sense. Of course you were Canada, you fucking...
It's been such a long time since I've seen Hitalia.
I got kin assigned America. You can't possibly assume why.
Oh god, yeah.
I roleplayed America in the DA forums with some friends of mine at the time.
Oh yeah!
I've done my time.
I did mine. I served my nickel. Hello, Archer. Welcome.
Definitely served.
Wasn't Black Butler
You
a
were always
hentai?
serving.
Oh god.
No.
No.
Wrong one.
You would, James, you'd have been remiss for thinking so, but nah.
The worst part is that I think I know the one James is talking about and I don't remember the name.
Hang on for 1 second.
Bible Black?
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking of.
Stop.
that's
I'm
the
gonna
one.
hang on. I'm gonna be right back. I got a phone call. I gotta go answer. Hang on.
Okay. We'll keep stream entertained. Probably. Buddy from Italia.
I did not kin anyone.
You just simply
I
roleplayed.
I roleplayed a little bit, but I mostly just like, haha, funny countries.
Yeah. I think in the worst boy, I think I remember liking Germany, and that's about it.
Me too.
I mean, to be fair, it's Patrick's size if you watch the dub like I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I fucking tell you? Speaking of Hitalia, I was talking with a friend,
Oh, no.
who at this point will go unnamed, and I told them about the gift registered trademark, and they said, "Oh, I've heard of that," and then sent me Hitalia fan art of the
Oh,
gift registered trademark.
Is this someone that
Ye-
you're still friends with? Is it someone
Yeah.
that I know? Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Is it the only other person that I know in our friend group that likes Italia? Or at least grew up with it?
wait, only other there's two.
Currently MIA working on themselves. No? Then I don't know.
It's a long story, Judge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And it was frame one too. That's the best part. Was just like it's like they had it on hand.
On speed dial.
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
this?
like-
Why do you have that? Don't worry about it.
No, you want to know the worst part? I'd seen it before. That was the actual worst part. I wish I could remember the countries. That would have made it so much funnier.
I don't know.
I love Snowblood.
I blocked a lot of my teenage years from my mental state.
me too.
It's okay.
Call that self-care.
No, because now I've remembered something and I wish I didn't.
Dog, that's my life.
No, okay, here we go. So back in 2014, 2015,
Mm-hmm.
I used to run Tumblr Ask RP blogs.
Me too.
Samesies.
And the first character that I ever like did that with was a it was an AFAB TF2 sniper OC.
Nice.
Mine was my Mario Boo OC.
I had a badly drawn, like an Ask Badly Drawn JoJo character.
I like those.
That community fucking sucked.
Oh no, yeah, Tumblr Ask RP communities scare me. Looking back on them. However, and I will be completely honest, if it hadn't been for those, I wouldn't have then made a different character who was a completely original character, which led me to meet my ex-fiance and my current friend group. But, you know, I look back on them vaguely fondly. Just a little.
I feel like we all have that ex-fiance.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine cheated on me during COVID.
Mine was an adult man when I was too young.
Ooh.
I thought you were just gonna leave it at 2, and I was gonna scream. Yeah, mine also cheated on me, but right before COVID.
Yo, high five, Avi. Yeah, that's your funny Aether lore because it surprises everybody. Yeah, I was almost married. I still have the ring. Smile.
Damn.
Like the running bit is I'm keeping it in case I ever need to give up something for like a demon. Like here, you can have this ring that's very sentimental to me. It's got a lot of pent up sadness. It all.
Yeah.
My fiance came in a box. I'd use a hand pump to inflate them. Shut the fuck up, James.
Anyway, stop.
What?
I'm having a time.
Of our lives.
Yeah.
Don't stop it all.
I have felt this way before.
Theo, can I send you an image of something?
Yes.
The question is, do you think he will like it? It's almost done.
Okay. Yes, I think he will.
Delightful, thank you.
Justin has now accidentally opened 2 Christmas presents that weren't meant to be opened yet because they came in Amazon packages.
Rip.
Justin.
Nice. Gah!
That?
We're good. We're fine.
Okay.
Hi, I returned. I had to.
Well, come back.
That was my grandmother, so I had to answer that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Grandma's doing okay. She just wanted to make sure I knew.
Okay.
That's. I'm glad she's okay.
She's like, I gotta do his obituary and do all the legal stuff, and so it's one foot in front of the other, which is, I'm glad she's keeping herself busy, because she's the kind of person who idle hands will drive her nuts. So
Just like my grandmother, yeah.
blah. Okay. There we go. Sorry. She she told me we were talking, and she said, "Well," she's like, "Did you speak to your father?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And we talked about it a little bit, and she goes, "Well, telling you was one thing, and the other was Merry Christmas." I'm like, "Yeah."
Damn.
Yeah.
My dearest grandmother, who I love very much, is taking it in stride. I'm glad for it. She's just happy that he's not in pain anymore, so she's doing just fine.
That's good.
All things considered, anyway. Have the family jewels been stolen? They have not.
Hi, Realm.
You're a Meshi. You can't just hit a woman. I don't care.
I
Okay,
can.
it's a
Girl or a baby or somebody's
grandma.
grandmother. I'll still kick their ass. She's a fighter and she wants to fight. What's the problem?
God, so I've been watching it very slowly, but I have still been watching Yu Yu Hakusho.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kurama.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it something that I can be around for? I don't.
Oh yeah,
been so long.
it's like beginning of I think it's like the 4th or 5th episode.
Oh, okay.
At least I think it's Kurobasa, but the one who's like, oh man, my buddy's gonna lose his job because these teachers suck. I'm not gonna fight anyone for a full week.
Kuwabara!
Kurobara!
We love Kurobara.
Kuwabara's literally the greatest. Are you watching it dubbed?
Yeah.
Good. Good, because the dub is the best version.
I also love how Yu Yu Hakusho is the only anime I have ever seen where basically the entire fan base says to watch it dubbed.
Yeah.
The entire fan base.
The entire
Basically,
fan base.
everyone is like, Jin and Chu are perfect,
Mhm.
and if you like, Yusuke is perfect. Kuwabara
Oh god,
is
yeah.
perfect. Kurama is very good, and Hiei is now like, I now associate that voice with Hiei. I no longer associate with 17 or Psyche's dad. God, I love you, Hiei. I love him. He's such a little guy.
Hey, Avi.
What's up?
You should look at your Discord account.
Am I gonna like actually burst into tears and cry?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Well, you're gonna have to show me.
But I love Kuwabara. Kuwabara is the babiest boy of all time.
That's so cute.
You even gave her a little nose. I can't believe this.
The tiniest little nose.
We were saying AR's like only
colors
problem
moving
is that she has no nose.
Yeah, we need to fix that. Thank God. Thank God, Aether. Thank you.
But Merry Birthmas.
So I can
Birth.
just...
Birthmaka.
Birthmaka, my bad.
It actually was this year, which was very nice. The last day of Hanukkah was my birthday. It was nice.
Merry Birthmaka, you are also very small. You can now fit in the jar with all the others.
Jar
The
time.
what?
The jar!
The
The
jar.
jar.
What else is in the jar?
Little bits from stream. The little candies.
Okay.
The jar is my version of Crafty's rhombus.
Gotcha.
There's little star candies in it. You can eat them.
Have you watched Trolls 3? I have not!
I'm sorry, I can't get over Vanilla Pie 80. First message, have you watched Trolls 3? Man standing emoji.
That is amazing. I hope I can capture that energy one day.
What an immaculate first message. No, I have not.
Wondering, it's the jar! It's just a jar filled with candy!
I fucking okay. We know. I don't have to ask if you know the implications of having a jar.
Oh no, I do. I'm well aware.
Thank God.
I am oh so very well aware.
Thank Christ.
That's why I have it.
That reaction is the point.
Yeah, the reaction is the point.
Thank God.
Yoko
where's this-
Kurama always looks very soft to me.
Now, where's this really cool streamer named Lone Mortis VT?
Ah!
There is a cool streamer that I like named Lone Mortis VT.
Man, fuck that guy. I heard he likes men.
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
Do y'all homophobic?
I heard he's aced.
He's a spec.
He's somewhere.
So I have a chance.
Somewhere there.
I've jokingly, repeatedly been like, I would smooch you if you would let me. Smooch smarch. And then
Yeah,
fucking...
and I would.
We were talking about something and... You were... I don't remember if you said, like, I do like women, but, like, not, you know, like, it's not the primary attraction, etc., something, something. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And out loud, as a bit, so passionately, I went, I have a chance this whole time, and you never told me?
Wait, I've had a chance this whole time and you never told me?
You didn't know?
I'm just
You coulda-
stupid.
Look, Kiss Kiss Smooch Morch does not have to be romantically involved. It can be platonic.
Yeah, easy
Yeah.
money.
But what if I do? What if I want to marry you? What if I want your fucking...
I'm sorry, I just got wondering, Mortis likes men? Unfollowed.
T for T.
Damn.
I did not understand what T for T was for the longest time.
Because isn't it just like trans for trans? It's for like two
Yeah.
people are trans in a relationship.
I thought... Okay.
Oh god.
Legally, you cannot make fun of me.
Oh no.
I make no promises.
I will make fun of you.
Why? Couldn't tell you. But I thought for the longest time that T for T was like... I knew it was like... that it was two trans people, right? Like, that I knew.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I constantly associated it with being some kind of financial transaction.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Money can be exchanged for trans for trans.
I thought it was. I don't know why. I don't know why. I was like, it's when two trans people are like dating each other for money?
Aw, man. Grand Blue didn't come out on my birthday. That would have
And
been
I don't
awesome
know.
if I could.
Again, couldn't tell you why I thought that. But that's what I thought for a really long time. Where that belief came from, no idea. A transaction, if you will.
A transaction.
Transaction,
you.
yeah.
That was not a setup to a punchline, by the way. That is something I genuinely believed. I just don't know why.
Speaking of transactions, consider transacting some money for Palestine. I don't know.
Consider transacting some money for Palestine.
Literally true, though.
Oh god, can we tell them about the billboard?
What billboard?
Yes!
What
Oh my
billboard?
god!
So we were going to the bookstore. Or we were coming back from the bookstore. And we saw a fucking billboard. Down here in the Feywild.
Uh-huh.
Do you still have the picture?
Oh, do I have the picture? Of course I do.
Please send it to me.
Is all the ethnically Jewish?
Is Avi protesting? Let's fucking do it. I hope I don't accidentally send you the image of the fucking frog licking Zoro's tit.
Me!
Dio, I love how there wasn't even a reaction.
Oh, I said
just-
me.
Oh no, I mean when I sent the image to you.
Okay, I need
You
to-
sent the image to me?
You need to-
I look
okay.
at the image.
You need to brace yourselves.
Oh gods.
Oh, that's great, I'm stealing that.
Jubelong.org!
Also, I'm sorry, I love Wanderings. I'm T for T because I commission trans artists and we don't look at each other's legal names on PayPal.
It's so
Yeah.
true! Yeah, I
pretend
saw-
I do not see it.
I saw this billboard, started cackling, and fucking Avi out loud was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me!
Belong to the light, you belong to the... Okay, that's gonna be stuck in my head now.
Okay.
I feel so bad, so I'm
I
not bad.
think I've done it.
Why do I do this to myself? I don't know how
Yeah,
to draw.
There we go. It's tough when I want to do this the few times I do, because I wanted to give it a shot. This is something I've done with my line work a couple of times.
Oh, coloring, like, the line work?
Well, no, it's I specifically want to make his eyebrows and eyelashes white. Because he is a white man. Not in the sense that he is Caucasian, but in the fact that he is actually literally white.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Language.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, I'm
When and where?
engaging in behaviors of which you will not approve of.
Are you drawing pornography?
What? No.
I said behaviors you would not approve of.
Depends on the pornography.
I'm not drawing at all.
Are you playing Overwatch?
Why do you
Malcolm's fat tits?
do you
whimper?
you do this in my stream?
Did you just whimper?
Oh no! Oh god! My food! It's at the door! I have to go. Be right back.
You
and avoid
I'm
this line
gonna
of
kill you! Stop playing Overwatch! Don't you run away from me, you son of a bitch!
Well, you can't call him that anymore. He's not a werewolf.
No, he's still got dog boy energy, doesn't he?
He's still a little bit of a dog boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
The dog in him.
He do have that dog in him.
you really
He's
do.
got that dog in him. He named it Genji.
God damn it! Fuck you, Avi.
This is the most
When and where?
This is the most infuriating part of doing this, because now I have to actually give a shit about where my line art is.
Just a little bit.
I can't just layer it all over the place like I'd normally like to. I have to actually think about it now. That sucks.
Thinking is
Listen,
the worst.
I don't know. See, cause you, like, I do the thing where I have my like eyeliner and stuff over everything else, because I really like the aesthetic. Hi, Allie. I have to look over every time and remind myself that your name is Twerk Nation.
Oh my gosh, it's my wife.
Wow, Brooke, you sound really different right now.
Also, what do you think of this? It's my fucking...
You look like a goober.
I know. I eat goobers for breakfast.
You haven't eaten breakfast a single goddamn time you've been here. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up. I
Oh,
haven't
you-
eaten. I haven't eaten
Oh,
breakfast
really?
this year. Catch up.
Oh no, he didn't do that with you too? Oh, okay. Interesting.
What?
You didn't eat breakfast when you were with us either.
Honestly,
I literally
solidarity.
just said I don't eat breakfast.
So why are you still playing Overwatch?
I've stopped playing Overwatch so I can eat my food.
No, why are you playing Overwatch in general?
Oh, because it's
Mauga's titties.
no, it's fun. It's
Is it?
actually really fun?
Is it?
Yeah.
Dio, I have a legit question for you, Dio, and this is not me
Uh-huh.
trying to be facetious or mean or anything.
I'll be
Mhm.
facetious and mean.
Wait, no, I have already asked this question. God damn it! I was gonna ask, would you want to play some TF2 with me?
No. I wasn't able to get into TF2.
JJG, there is something very important, very, very wrong with playing Overwatch. Because despite the fact that Overwatch has collabed with Lay Seraphim, there's no Overwatch stands, and there's a problem.
I just like playing the funny Mercy hero.
Me too.
Bitch,
I tried
I
playing
have
Just play medic.
He doesn't.
Just play medic, and you can receive the same amount of abuse with none of the misogyny.
False.
This motherfucker.
Mercy's. It's not about the healing. It's about Mercy's movement, which medic does not have.
This motherfucker.
I mean, yes, he does.
Fucking.
Just put your gun in a soldier's ass, and you're fine.
With his whole heart, will be like, no, Overwatch is fun. Bitch, I have heard you cry because of the way that you've been treated in Overwatch lobbies.
I was saying, isn't that like
Same.
Avi
Yeah,
with
like
his
months
abusive
ago.
girlfriend? Isn't that like Avi with his abusive girlfriend?
It is like with Avi and his abusive girlfriend.
It's
Avi, this
also,
what now?
No, I'm not joking. If you think it's bad with Dokkan, I play it up for a joke with Dokkan. If you watch me play fighting games for too long, it will, like, you might cry.
Avi is in an
Like, if
abusive
you
relationship with
fly on a
Dokkan
wall
Battle.
in my room when there's no one else when I'm playing fighting games, like, Keaton, you know that thing that you hate when people say, there's nothing you can say to me that I haven't already said to myself?
Yeah.
That, but real. Like, it's so bad.
Okay, but the problem that I have is that it's not. It actually. I'm not talking about with Dokkan Battle. Okay. I'm talking about with whatever game you end up being completely obsessed with for 3 months. God hand.
Okay, first of all, it's been 5 months. Our relationship is going steadily, and honestly, I'm thinking about taking it to the next level. Second of all, I have not had any type of misfortune with my action game hyperfixations aside from one Bayonetta 3 secret mission.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Hey, Abby, how's Psychonauts?
I don't know, I'll tell you when I get home to the computer.
You had, like, I think at least a month.
Psychonauts actually isn't that long.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. If you don't care about, like,
not-
getting everything, it's fairly breezy.
No, even if you do try to get everything,
Oh.
it doesn't take that long. The stuff that
Oh, then that's gonna be then, oh, Ellie, oh, Brooke just gave me the out.
What?
Oh my fucking
I'm gonna
God! No,
Go in,
no,
and I'm just gonna beat it in
no,
one night
you-
then.
You, Avi,
You actually finished the video game.
No, it is, because I
Brooke
like to
just-
say it's an out, and it makes my brain feel tingly.
no, I'm
I
already
like
awake.
saying
Doesn't
that
matter.
it's cheating because it's funny.
Okay, no, Avi.
Hmm.
I have been trying to convince you to play this game for a while.
Yeah?
And all it took for you to actually give a shit about this game is that you don't have to collect a lot of shit. That's all it took.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, like,
Why
it's
didn't you
beneficial to
tell
collect
me?
as much as you can because it makes having certain things a lot easier. But like,
You literally have two groups of things that you can collect. One is the scavenger hunt, and two is the brains. Don't worry about that last part.
well, no, there's the figments and the baggage and the other stuff.
Well, yeah, if you go back and you can get the cobwebs, but
Yeah.
you don't even really get anything special from it.
I mean, it helps
Well-
level you up faster.
Yes, it does, but I mean, you don't need it. I didn't do it. I didn't do that at all in order to beat the last level. The last level just sucks no matter what you do.
If
Listen.
It is made a lot easier on the Steam version.
if I can simply
Oh
blitz
yes,
it,
they did.
then I'm
Because
good.
the thing
You can.
the thing about
I might
the
do
thing-
that better.
the thing about the Steam version of the Meat Circus is that the only way they made it easy for us is that they made checkpoints. Because the old version of the game did not have checkpoints for the Meat Circus. So if you fucked up, you had to start from the beginning of the level. It sucked. If you didn't
Family
save properly,
jewel.
if you did
Oh,
not save properly, then you were just boned.
Also, thank you, Gajillion. I'm doing my best.
He did the song from Xenoblade.
The song.
The song. You will know the name of the song.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm.
What my avatar reminds them of an animation smooch? What the fuck does that mean? Uh-oh. I'm old. I don't know what shit means anymore.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know anymore. Dude. I tuned out for like 30 seconds to make sure that this line art was smooth, and then tuned back in, and you were talking about shit I don't know anything about.
No, somebody in the chat said Ellie's avatar reminds you of that one animation Smooch. I think I had a stroke.
Sure.
reading
Oh,
that.
Ellie! Did you see
Oh,
I sent you a video?
Yeah, what about it? I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, it's the possibly maybe the JJK material. We don't know. I mean, Heaton and I have to watch it, but any video that has how like it's called How Jujutsu Kaisen Let Down Its Entire Female Cast, and then it has a fucking the thumbnail is Yuki with fatal misogyny on it, and like I can't take that in good faith.
Give it a watch. Give it a legitimate watch. Don't try to look for shit that's wrong with it on first viewing, because to sour the. Just give it an honest watch through the first time, because like other than like that one point about Maki, I think the rest of the video's fair.
But we'll see. If that doesn't work, there's still always the dickheads who are like, bad writing that they kill characters.
I actually was watching a TikTok recently. I don't know if it's the same video, but it's somebody talking about JJK appeals to women
It sure does.
more than men, because they focus more on the female gaze or whatever.
Dude.
Yeah. Fucking I saw a TikTok of a guy reacting to the bit of Toji catching the fish in his mouth and then spitting it out.
I used to
And
I sent you.
Yeah,
Did you see what I sent you about that?
and he's like, and he was like, yeah, they keep focusing on his mouth. Is this what it's like for fan service for girls? And I'm like, yeah, and I left a comment and I was like, yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
My favorite shit is fucking the anime dude bros were like, these women in the JJK fandom are going crazy. They need to calm down.
No.
And then the response is, hey,
Absolutely.
thirsty male anime fans make nude mods and like lolicon shit. Let the AFABs have their fun.
Let me write my
At
fanfiction
least
in
we
peace.
like women. At least we like women. Or sorry, shit. Well, we do like women, but at least we like men that are adults.
For the most part.
Yes,
Dude,
they
I
do.
still-
But I'm
I
trying
still
to make
remember-
the goddamn point.
Yeah. Fucking my bit is I was gonna say as well, like I was not going into JJK season 2. I was not a mouth girly. It was not a thing for me.
What?
You know,
Leaving
And now
JJK season
you are.
2.
I used to not understand what some women saw in hands.
Yeah! One of us!
boy,
One of
did I-
us!
Boy, howdy, did Choso change my mind.
I'm a
Like,
hands.
that-
Really
that-
fucked up mouths.
Thank you, Nanami
That-
Kanto, for your service.
I am a hands
That
girly.
is-
I love hands.
Oh, what was it? I wanted to tell people. I said this on Twitter, but I don't think Avi saw it because I didn't send it to him. So, I'm doing a commission for somebody, and it literally I have to draw one of my characters cosplaying as a character from something, and so I'm putting my character Ashraken in Toji's outfit because it's simple to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to look up the reference for that. This is a completely safe for work commission. But when I had been looking up characters for like about 10 minutes. Tell me why. When I specifically looked up Toji Fushiguro, my Google images had to warn me that my safe search was off.
All right.
Tell me why.
Zaddy.
Tell me why.
Ain't
Nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a
Nothing
mistake.
but a mistake.
No, but I'm sitting here. That it just.
Yeah, welcome to it.
Why Google? Why did you have to warn me this?
Yeah.
I looked. Up,
I remember
looked up,
watching
like,
that
I looked up so many
episode.
characters. It worked out.
Like I watched the episode where Toji catches the fish. I think I was I watching it with Aaron? I was watching it with someone, and I had to like pause during that scene and like leave the room. I was like, Mappa,
Oh,
can't keep. You know what it was for me? Like, like even before the catching of the fish in his mouth, it was him tilting his head and looking like fucking Kid Boo. Oh my
Oh, no.
god, that turned me
So,
on.
When I was watching it, it's so
I
funny
mean-
because I've had on multiple occasions somebody ask me why I'm watching the same episode of Jujutsu Kaisen like multiple times a day, and I'm like, well, I mean, I watch it, but also I think Avi's watching the same scene over and over again after the newest
It
episode.
was Toto's Black Flash, yes.
It was Toto's Black Flash. No, so I had when I was watching that episode, and I was watching it with a friend of mine who has not seen Jujutsu Kaisen ever, and he was asking me. He said, "Hey, convince me to watch this show," and I'm like, you know what? The newest episode just came out. Let's watch it. Let's see if you like it. That episode was the first episode he watched, and he was convinced. But
Fucking.
when we watched that, I had to pause and walk over to my manga bookshelf and look and see.
My bit was,
He told me that it was quiet for so long, and he just heard me go, That wasn't in this chapter."
My bit was during the hair pull TM.
Oh god.
We showed that to Justin, and Justin out loud went, "All right."
No.
That was
Stan,
not
and
as
I don't
long.
even like people touching my hair. That's the thing. I hate when anyone touches my hair. I only trust like 3 people to touch my hair, and that's Gavin, my mom, and my hairdresser. I don't like anyone else touching my hair. Trauma.
Unless-
But well, no, and that's the thing too. That's not even unless. I like if Nanami did that to me, I'd be very scared because I have trauma with people pulling on my hair. Yeah, there's a reason I will never wear pigtails anymore.
Meanwhile, Dio and I are just like nodding as we're putting our hair up.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Me,
You're
like,
hair
straining
up.
to grow out my hair instantly. Oh my, no, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's fucking Squidward walking into the Krusty Krab, pulling out that one strand, and the golden locks just flowing out.
Yes.
Me when Kento Nanami enters the room. I, like,
I'm gonna say this right now. The uptick in fan fiction after that,
You know?
huge.
like you thought there was a lot of fan fiction of Nanami before. You were wrong.
Listen,
So, Dio.
I have gone through that entire tag on AO3. It's not as much of an uptick as you'd expect.
Did you also look on Tumblr?
I didn't look on Tumblr. I only looked
Yeah,
on
that's what I was
AO3.
talking about.
But yeah, no. There have been a good number of like scene rewrites.
I wish I could read fanfiction normally.
I wish I could read.
Same.
I wish.
Well, the thing for me is a lot of my favorite characters. It's so hard to find fanfiction of them with men, or you know, 'Cause the-
Believe it or not,
Not a lot of he, him, YNs, no.
no.
believe it or not, Baldur's Gate has a good chunk of both AFAB YN and AMAB YM. And
But-
Baldur's Gate appealing to queer people?
Wild. But
so-
but the
it's
fact of the
so
matter
great.
is like it's really hard for me to read YN stuff because 9.9 times out of 10 it's AFAB, and that gives me really bad dysphoria sometimes.
Oh, just so valid.
Yeah, I get that.
I just want to be fucked by some of my favorite characters. Is that too much to ask for?
Speaking of Baldur's Gate appealing to queer people, I don't know if you,
Curse
if
of being
any of you,
transmask.
I don't know if any of you care about this in particular. Dio might. So there was the results for a poll came in a few weeks ago, and it was like 4.8 million players like petted Scratch, or Gale is the most popular origin character to play as, you know. And the part that I wanted to zoom in on is that Shadowheart was the most
Popular romance. Yeah,
popular
I saw that. I saw that post.
It was the three girls in the party. It's like, guys, straight men play this game too.
Yeah, I was going to say, somebody made a TikTok and it was be like, sometimes we have to remember that straight men play this game too. I don't know.
I genuinely forgot.
Okay, I'm sorry. I see D&D and I just think queer.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, gay
Baldur's
men.
Gate is one of those things where it's like, I expect the fan base to be the same as like the Dragon Age fan base. So
I don't
mostly
know.
queer and an alarming amount of straight women.
Also, I can't read X readers because I don't want to fuck my faves. I want my faves to get fucked. Like I said, I cannot stand being the object. It makes me feel a type of way. I can't stand it. I feel so weird. I'm like, no. Also, it doesn't help that every time I read X readers, the only thing I can think of is, I wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a big
You
part of
see,
it. For me, I always think of like an OC.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, you too. But I will say, I think the funniest thing for me, it's really hard for me to read dialogue in the character's voice, with smut in particular.
Depends on the dialogue. Depends on the character.
It's really hard. It's every single character for me. So with Jason Todd,
Oh god, here we go.
Oh no, not the J word.
no, shut up, leave me alone. No, the thing with Jason Todd is that very few people actually write him being soft. And I get it. I understand. We all like Jason when he's trying to kill people. We all get. I know.
What?
Arkham Knight girlies need to calm the fuck down.
Oh my god.
No, she's cooking.
Okay, first of all, not only is Jason Arkham Knight, is not only Arkham Knight Jason the worst portrayal of Jason I have ever seen. Titans did a better job with it. Argue with your mother, but not only is Arkham Knight Jason the worst portrayal of Jason I have ever seen, he is every fan fiction I ever have read of him. He is written the damn same. And it annoys the fuck out of me. Like every time he's just a borderline beepist. Okay, like
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
always is. I don't understand. Why? Jason would literally never do that. He would literally never be like that. I have absolutely no idea where your fucked up brains got it from. Oh yeah, because people who like the Arkham games have never read the comics. Anyway.
Me, the
Sorry,
big
I get a gray hair every time I think about Arkham Knight Jason.
valid, so valid.
I hate Arkham Knight Jason.
So for me, the big one, especially recently because I'm still in the Nanami tag, but like certain pet names, just pet names in general for Nanami, I feel like he wouldn't use at all. But like
He wouldn't say baby girl.
He would not say baby girl. He would not say
He would
baby.
not. He'd say darling.
Maybe.
I think so.
Even then, that's on thin ice.
I think so.
Dude.
Just
Oh,
maybe
right.
maybe it's because the AI bot that I've been using. Dio knows I'm talking about.
Before
Yes,
I
no,
forget,
That's so fair and so valid, but God, stop writing baby girl!
Dio, what is your? Have I already asked your opinion on Nanami X Tiana?
No, you have not. I think people really just need to respect the relationship with Nanami.
They have such a wonderful relationship.
Tiana and her man.
AKA
No,
No,
Nanami.
absolutely, but like, if in this horrific fucking hellscape of shipping JJK characters with Disney princesses,
Mhm.
Okay.
that is the best
What?
one.
I disagree violently.
You know what?
It's Sukuna and Cinderella.
No,
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 What?
I mean, like, as a real relationship, not as a meme.
I know what I said.
No.
Well, no,
What?
Shut
hold on,
up. You would
hold
murder
on,
her
wait,
instantly.
Pause.
She can fix
pause,
him.
Pause. Stop. Wait. Tiana and Nanami would be a power couple. Cinderella could fix Sukuna.
She could! She could!
You know, here's how I see this. Here's how I see that whole phenomenon. You can tell that the people who started this were like me and loved Disney/non-Disney AMVs. You could tell. You could tell. You could tell that that's where that stemmed from. And Avi and I still need to watch a lot of Disney/non-Disney AMVs. We still need to.
Oh yes. We'll make a
Does that
day
show-
out of it.
Either that, or someone was in the Brave Tangled Dragons.
I
You
think
know what?
I think
No,
it
I'm
is-
not. We are not talking about Rise of the Brave Tangled Frozen Dragons. I refuse to let that come back into this airwave.
But you can't.
also
say
I
they're
think
think
that
Maki
the
and
Disney-
Rapunzel have a chance.
Oh
I
my
just
gosh.
think that it also stems from the lobotomy.
It does also stem
No,
from the
that-
lobotomy, but that doesn't mean anything. Cinderella could fix him. She would, and it'd be
How?
great.
Give me the evidence.
He could. You don't need the evidence.
The evidence is that I said so.
The
My
evidence is
source
that
is
we
that I
all
made it the
know.
fuck up.
The source is that we just know. Maybe it's because we're girly pop and we understand.
Yeah, you would never understand. You're not girly pop.
Well,
I know.
We're not girly pop.
I think Avi is very girly pop. Thank you.
you.
Avi-
Aether,
Avi
stop
is
being on my side
Avi-
here.
No, Avi
No.
is girly pop adjacent.
His flavor
Okay,
of girly
wait.
pop is different from our flavor of girly pop.
Fucking
I
put
know.
me trying to like fucking.
You simply would never
It's-
understand.
The council has spoken.
Actually, it just that shit reminds me. That shit reminds me of the. I'm sorry. What's your gender again? Right, you're a boy. This stuff's for girls. It's just reminded me of-
Avi is simply not girly pop enough to understand.
I'm girly
you
pop. I
consider-
just have a
okay.
penis.
And that's what prevents you from getting it.
Also, Ellie, I need to run something by you real quick. Would Gavin be okay with you and him being just filming yourself frolicking and spinning in a circle, holding each other's hands, all the while the only audio is Mahito crying?
The only problem with that is that Gavin doesn't like to be on camera.
Damn it! Can we do that?
Yes, we can do that.
Just skipping in the fucking meadow.
We'll be arm in arm. There's actually a whole meadow we could go to it where
The
where I
Delulu
live.
is strong with Cinderella and Sukuna, but I do have a compelling crossover ship. I'm an advocate for them. Exactly! Exactly! It's so good!
Exactly. No, actually, so back to what we were talking about earlier. I gotta give it to JJK fans. Choso is very consistently written in fan fiction. I appreciate this.
It's because Choso's character.
stepmother could fix Sukuna.
It's because
I know she'd be like, I can make him worse.
Yes! The evil stepmother would make Sukuna worse.
Okay, but he would save her
Exactly.
because she fixed him.
That's the
he would save her out of
not
upset.
killing her does not equal fixing him.
Okay,
Well, actually, knowing Sukuna,
I would like to make a case for Cinderella Sukuna.
hmm
There is a fanfic that I am reading. It's
Oh,
called
yeah.
Kurama. That's the dynamic.
Is that what that fic is about?
I'm gonna
Huh?
lose it.
No. Okay, so Core
you guys
Unum
send it to
is
me?
about. Oh, no, I did.
Okay.
So Core Unum is about the Shogun's daughter who got married off, and then she has her entire life uprooted because Sukuna ends up killing her father and then attacking her husband's home. And then
that's what we
she-
call girly pop.
There's some more stuff there. Reader is in fact a Zenin, but that's not. Just we'll get there. It becomes like
You are Eevee.
a shrine maiden ex Sukuna kind of a thing.
Mhm.
And I think that's where Cinderella and Sukuna will
Well, I guess I lose.
truly thrive. That like
Yeah.
this is all in the Heian era. Hello.
Well, that too, but
But like I think yeah. But I
Yeah,
think that's it. I think that's where it's gonna be good.
I love I I love the like 3-hour conversation Dio and I had one night about anatomy fix.
Oh god.
And
Yeah.
Dio, to give you some insight on what it looked like for me. So you were sending me a lot of messages, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna leave Discord on so I don't keep getting the notifications on my phone because I was at work.
Oh
And,
god.
no, you're fine. I work in a section by myself, so if I was reading anything like nefarious, no one would have been able to see it. I walked away for 5 minutes and there's like 15 new messages. And I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
So I'm going through this stuff and I'm reading it, and I did not realize my boss had walked over to grab something from my office.
Mm-hmm.
And I audibly like gasped at like something you sent me. It was like a screenshot of something you sent me. And my boss, like, he was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And I was like, "Billy, you're like a father to me. I don't think you need to know this. I don't think you need to know what I'm doing." Oh, Avi.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't have to work Christmas because I'm not going in on Christmas. Yeah. Billy literally said
But-
Billy literally asked everybody to tell him if they were coming in on Christmas or not. And I said no, and he's like, okay.
Oh, sweet.
Billy's cool. Billy's a real one. He's like, I don't care anymore.
Also,
we're-
Ellie,
He's Stroganoff what?
were you here when I made the incredible, insane announcement that I am enjoying a turn-based RPG?
No, which one is it?
Super Mario RPG.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah. Yes.
yeah.
We've
So-
been doing
so-
that all day.
so-
It's the best.
So you're playing Final Fantasy VII next, right?
I remember. Oh my god, did I ever tell you I have played only the beginning of FF7?
And most people have, because the beginning is like a game in and of itself.
Well,
Hence
no, it's
what
because
happened with the remake.
when I was at Play and Trade, and they had the setups where you can just put in your punch card and you can play for a bunch of hours. And I played like the opening to Final Fantasy VII, and I killed the Scorpion robot. It was awesome.
I have some beef with this person in your chat right
Hmm.
now. The vampire fuckers are just loud and take up a lot of space on AO3. Maybe you're just not girly pop enough. Anyway.
The vampire fuckers are loud and do take up a good amount of AO3 though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How is that my problem?
It's not. When did you
It's
say it
not
was?
yours, it's mine. It's my problem. It's a problem I have to deal with the few times that I do.
Okay, well, it sucks to suck, nerd. Anyway.
Shut the fuck up. Lower your Hey, listen, I get it. I get what you like. Lower your goddamn volume. Some of us are trying to mind our own business.
No.
Some of us have to create our own fucking circles to enjoy the things we like.
Yeah.
Listen,
Fucking vanilla
I-
getting on our ass about it.
I
No,
crave the sweet release of death.
I regularly.
Thank you.
I'm not girly pop enough? I guess not! I don't know what to tell you.
Werewolves are better than vampires, anyways. Yeah, of course. It's what. I bet you that's what a Team Jacob bitch would say.
Are
Oh, did you
fucking
guys hear
kidding
they're
me?
making Lego Twilight sets?
Yes, we-
Yeah.
What?
God.
They're
Can one
doing
of
a
them
Lego model of the Cullen house, Smile.
No, you know what we need? We need a fucking
Shut
like
up.
a glowing Lego. Like it's a tall piece of like translucent Lego, and when you turn on the thing, it's Edward's ghost face that tells you to lie better.
No, because Avi. First of all, Avi, we still need to do a marathon of Twilight. You promised.
Oh my god, yes.
You did promise.
Like, do we make a drinking game out of it, or do we just like?
We
Please don't kill yourself.
no. Okay, if we drink, no. It depends on what drinking game we're doing. If we have to do if we do a drinking game every time Bella has her mouth open and or does that weird breathing in thing, we die.
No, because here's what I'm thinking. First of all, I would be drinking beer because I'm a pussy. Second of all, we would
beer
have
on
to
your
make
own.
it something that's a little bit more spaced out.
Well, you can't do it every time you cringe because it doesn't. You can only
That's
do that with
objective.
the. Well, no, it's not that. You can only do that with Disney Channel original movies, which I do
Yeah,
want
okay,
to do
then we
that.
can just find something.
I want to watch the entire High School Musical series and create and drink every time I cringe.
I would love to
wanna
do
watch
that.
those movies unironically.
If I had a drinking game for every time I would cringe while watching High School Musical, I would take a shot. I would be sober by the end.
Here's the thing. I would cringe every time Gabriella was on screen.
You're so right.
I don't like her. I do not like her. I never liked her. I never understood why Sharpay was the
What-
villain. Never got
What?
it.
Okay. Here's my. Okay. This. I'm gonna feel.
That explains a lot about you.
What the fuck is the name of this is gonna sound mean. The Zac Efron's best friend, the black boy.
Chad.
Yeah. Him and Ryan is the best ship in all of High School Musical. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
First of all,
You're right.
what is
You
that-
should say it more.
Why? What's that supposed to mean?
It means whatever the fuck you want it to mean.
No. Don't be a coward. Tell me what that means.
You're simply not you're simply not girly pop enough to understand.
You're simply not girly pop enough
the last
to.
person I want to hear that from. You're literally the last person I want to hear that from.
Oh no, I'm probably the least girly pop person here. I just thought it was funny. I wanted to continue the bit.
Like,
No,
obvious
fucking.
right there.
I will say though.
You didn't see it. I just flipped my hair.
I can vouch.
I will say it is very funny, because I watched High School Musical before the turn of my tomboy phase.
I thought for a split second you were going to say I watched High School Musical before the tournament.
I thought it was gonna be turn of the century, so we had...
The fucking tournament arc
Remember
of.
the High School Musical tournament arc?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's when Sharpay and Sasuke fight.
Yeah.
It is when Sharpay and Sasuke fight. You're
love-
so right.
I love the bits of people choke slamming Sasuke with different characters.
Oh
Well, no,
wait,
have you
right.
seen the-
So no, guys, and he lost too. Remember that Velociraptor?
Yeah.
That was
Well, no.
Sharpay.
Oh no, do you remember the Tumblr post that I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
I know what you're
I
talking
love
about.
that.
Your
Tumblr
bloodline
post.
dies here, Sasuke Uchiha.
And it's funny because every time I read
Yes.
that in fucking Ashley
Yes.
Tisdale's voice. I read that every time in Ashley Tisdale's voice. But no. Oh, by the way, I wanna confess something.
Okay.
Another confession. For the split period of time where Ashley Tisdale was a brunette, it did something to me as a child.
Understandable.
That's
Have a
alright.
nice day.
That was
I think
the
that's why I
final
love
straw.
I love okay.
Women.
I have another thing of the beef in your chat. Guys, how do you spell my name? Because EILY is not how you do it.
Are you fucking me? Am I being fucked right now?
Okay,
Look at
this
the
is
Who
the
does
part.
that?
This is the part where I feel really bad. It's 2 L's, right? Because I have really bad trouble with people with multiple
It's-
letters in their name.
It's ELLIE.
Okay, good. That's yeah,
Yeah, no, the
It's
the
either-
Y is at the
I-
beginning.
yeah.
Shut up.
I'm gonna say
No,
something.
Sometimes
No, wait a minute.
people
Let
have
him.
spelled it-
Hang on. Let him speak. What? What are you going to say?
I had a friend in high school whose name was Tyler with an H.
What?
There was the H.
Ooh. Okay,
My
wait.
name
Hang
is-
on. Wait.
Matthew with a
Tyler with an H, like
okay, here's-
TH.
Tyler.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no, no,
is
wait,
it?
Tyler with an
Wait, no.
H.
Yeah,
Well,
is
no,
it
let me-
Where was the
TH?
H?
Oh, it was
The
it was THYLER. It's spelled like Skylar.
Tyler.
TYHLER.
After the Y.
Look, it's better than me.
What?
Look, it's better than me.
Tyler.
Who was about to go full white mom with it and
So
do
it was-
TIEGHLER.
So it was
TYHLER.
like
Tyler.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah!
This is so incorrect. This is terrible.
Wrong. Just
I
wrong.
just remembered that I am recording this speed paint! I'm gonna post this! This was gonna be a fucking TikTok!
You're
And
gonna have
I
to literally
just-
stop the whole video. You're
I
literally gonna
just-
stop the whole video and explain that.
I just read because I was gonna make it a TikTok and send it to Smile Bomb!
Oh, so
You
now you
should
have to keep it
do
that way.
it. You should still do it.
Why the fuck did you write Tyler with an A?
The long story.
No, just never give him the context. Never
No,
tell him
just
why.
never give them. They don't need to know about Tyler. It's
Never
okay.
know your next move.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
she was
no.
pretty cool though.
Just feel,
She
like
was...
just feel like I had to make a note of something, and that's it.
Wait a minute, shut the
Okay.
fuck up. She?
Yeah,
This
Tyler
was
was
a
a
girl.
girl.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm gonna beat their parents to death.
You should. They kind of suck.
I can tell they named their daughter Tyler with an H!
I've seen people name their daughters Tyler before, not very often, but I have seen it.
Oh my
No,
god.
It's
It's not that it's Tyler, it's Tyler
Tyler
with an
with an
H.
Listen,
Oh,
Tyler
no,
by
no.
itself is not like a good girl's name. It's not the worst, but it's not like a good girl's name. That girl was going to get bullied and probably did, but like fucking with an H?
I will say, I have a question for all of you.
Uh huh.
Sure.
Not the name I go by. How do you pronounce my name? Not the name that I go by, my actual like full name. How do you pronounce it?
I don't know what your last name is.
No, my first name, like my full first name.
Eli.
Eli.
Elizabeth. Yeah. Shut up. No, actually, I got called.
Eli Meeli Goodbye Ripe Kid.
Is it not pronounced the normal way?
I thought
No,
it was
okay.
just Ellie.
So okay, I go by Ellie, but my name is Elizabeth. Okay.
Ah,
Elizabeth.
Oh wow,
No,
you knew
stop.
that. Oh, Heaton, you found out the punchline. Because somebody
Elizabeth.
called me
What?
that.
Elizabeth!
you.
Sky.
Are-
There's
are
the
we-
point.
So,
Are we stuck in
To
a
give
Key
you-
and Peele skit?
now let me explain how this happened because this is a really funny story.
I'm gonna need
So-
you to.
So I was at work about a week ago,
About a week ago.
and we had Victorian ass name. You know what? I have problems with the fact that my name wasn't Victoria because my name was going to be Victoria. I was literally born on the day that Queen Victoria was born.
Damn.
I was robbed. But so my first name is Elizabeth, and that's what I go by literally everywhere else except for online. And so Billy, my boss, was not at work, and we had somebody from first shift, because I work third shift. They had somebody from first shift coming in to supervise the shift, because whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was going down the list of people, seeing who was here and who wasn't there. I have been working at this place for 2 years. And he asked me how to pronounce my name. This man is as white as I am.
I was gonna say the only excuse that this man gets is if he's foreign.
Nope, he's white. His name's Terry.
And he called you. And he called you
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth? Oh my god.
He asked me because he said, "Oh, you never know. People are sometimes will make up crazy ways to pronounce names." And I said, "No, Elizabeth is pretty fucking universal, bro."
Listen, my
Like-
mom is a normal name that's spelled a little weird, and she's had to deal with it her whole life. So I kind of get it.
Oh, don't even get me started with my fucking maiden name. Nobody gets that shit right.
My favorite bit is the joke I keep making is that my mother gave me the government name, the name you use to invoke me, is
Your true name.
my true name. that I will not reveal on this stream because I lick nuts.
It's
Is
It's
Gregory.
Steve.
It's Gregory. Everybody, it's Gregory. No.
Is like
It's
Gregory.
Steve.
it's Neve. Is like my real name isn't like it's pretty uncommon. I wouldn't call it a rare name, but I'd call it uncommon.
It's like Tyler with an H.
It's well,
No,
That's no.
because I can see-
We
because
what?
can
I
see
thought we
people-
said we were not gonna say Heaton's name. What the fuck?
Well,
You
like-
said it.
but like
That's why
the
he hated it so much.
but like yeah, it's not what I would call particularly a common name, but I have a slightly more like if my name is like okay, this is not my name, but like say my name is Savannah. Like the common version of spelling Savannah is with an H at the end. My name is with no H at the end, it ends with the A. Like I have a slightly uncommon name with an even more uncommon spelling. Which means that 9 times out of 10 motherfuckers spell my goddamn name wrong.
I've had people trying to say my name with an S.
My name with an S. Why is that hard?
No,
Thanks,
Kaden?
kid. Thanks, kid.
Very cool.
People have tried spelling Elizabeth with an S.
This is the-
It's a Z. You obviously say Z. When in the fuck do you say an S? Elizabeth? That's horrible.
Elizabeth
I'm
is.
dying.
S
Elizabeth's-
is a common-ish
there we go.
spelling for Elizabeth.
There is an S if you're
Stupid?
Wrong.
Yes. That's exactly.
no. If there's an apostrophe in front of the S, you know, Elizabeth's.
Who? Oh, yeah, shut up.
Also, can I ask you kind of like a weird question?
Of course.
Or maybe this won't be weird. It might be weird. It depends on your answer, I guess.
Trust me, I feel like I've heard it before.
Why do you choose to go by Ellie instead of Beth?
I love this question. Okay, so I get to tell you my backstory. Because there's a whole backstory with me and nicknames.
A little bit of an Ellie lore today.
So I have gone by. This is very recently. I have never gone by anything other than Elizabeth my whole life.
Mhm.
I have never had a nickname for my name. Because what is the most common name that people associate with Elizabeth?
Lizzie.
Okay. My parents forbade me being called Lizzie.
Wow, why?
Because it sounded like lesbian.
Ah.
Little did they know.
They
Little
were,
did they know their daughter wasn't a lesbian, but she was adjacent. Anyway.
they were half
I
right.
don't like women.
I do
Listen,
like women.
man.
It's funny that times have changed because they don't care if I'm bi. But
Yeah, and they were
So-
half right.
well, and here's the thing. I have never gone by a nickname. My parents did not want me to have a nickname at all. Anytime somebody, because usually people will ask me at like, the first day of school, is there a nickname you want to go by? Is there a nickname your daughter likes to go by or whatever? My parents would, no, her name is Elizabeth. That is what we named her and that is what she will be called.
Jesus.
Oh, my parents were like, really
That's weird.
like into, my parents were really like she does not go by anything. So I did go by Beth one time, my 6th grade year, because that was the first year my parents did not have any say in what I was allowed to be called. So my English teacher in 6th grade went around and asked, is there a nickname anybody likes to go by in particular? And I wanted to try out Beth. No, it didn't work out for me. I did not like it.
No, I don't think it fits you, but I was just wondering if there's a reason.
No, Beth just doesn't work out with me. I don't like it. So then, like, moved to high school, and so Animal Crossing New Leaf came out around 8th grade-ish.
Rollicking start.
Well, the reason is that Elizabeth has 9 letters in the name. There was a limit to like 8 in Animal Crossing New Leaf. So I put down Liz for the name of my character in Animal Crossing New Leaf. And for the rest of my high school career, that was when I started like having like online friends at that point in 8th grade. People just called me Liz. And like that was the one period of time where I like secretly had a nickname, and it was kind of exciting for me. Like I felt like I was like a recluse Christian girl.
Stick it to the man, you know, all
Oh,
that.
sorry, actually. Sorry, I'm. It's like another part of being an already recluse Christian girl. So Elizabeth is very versatile, because I did not think that Ellie would be a good nickname or a nickname for Elizabeth at all, because I just didn't think about it. And when I was doing a whole brand change, I was like, you know, I don't hate my name nearly as much as I used to. And like, so then I was going over like names that I could have myself in regards to my real name. And somebody said, well, what about Ellie? Because he was playing The Last of Us. And that's how Ellie Momeli came about. I know that's not what you asked for, but you know.
It's kind of a permutation of what I asked, so that's okay.
So yeah, my whole, like, even now I don't have any nicknames.
I'm gonna call you L from here on out.
People have tried doing that.
Yeah.
People have tried doing that, and
Positive.
I've beaten them to death every time.
I've never had too much luck with nicknames because my name is already one syllable,
Yeah.
Bruh.
so you can't really shorten it.
We'll call you bruh.
I'm gonna say that I have this issue where I don't refer to people usually by their actual name. I refer to them either by the first name they ever gave me or their online handle. That's why even whenever I knew Heaton's name, met them face to face, hung out multiple times, Heaton will forever be Heaton to me.
Oh, I specifically... Can I say yours? Is that okay?
I mean, it's so common, go for it.
Okay, so we had a moment, because this was the first time that I'd ever, like, come to visit, like, an online friend, when I first went to visit Caden, and I looked at him and I'm like, now that we're, like, gonna hang out, should I call you Chris? And he goes, no.
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 He was like, the minute he heard me say it, he was like, no.
It was weird.
It was weird. It was so weird. It felt weird. It felt wrong. I hated it. He hated it. We were like, no.
The only time I ever use,
You like only ever uses it to like get my attention.
I only ever use it to get B10's attention, or when I'm talking about her to either Justin's or my folks.
Oh my god, that's a great segue. Because
saying,
for the longest time,
Yeah.
because for the longest time, my parents did not approve of me having online friends. So I had to lie to them, but like, I had to lie to them and be like, "Oh, these are my friends from school. We all share a Discord server because we want to hang out." Ha 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 ha. So, so I have something to confess to you guys. I did have to use your guys' real names when talking to my parents.
I've done I've had conversations where it's like, do you know what I've had conversations like, do you even know their real names? Like, yeah, I know their real name. They're not fun though.
No.
Except for like two people, and that's about it. But that's also
Listen.
because the name they go by online is also the name they go by in general. So like
But
Brooke,
listen, listen. It's less fun to go like, oh, this is my friend Jack, or this is my friend Trogdor, destroyer of evil. Like, there's a disc, you know.
We've heard Aaron. We've heard the name used to summon Aaron, and none of us could say it a second time because his true name is too powerful.
It is.
You do not have
I
the
will
cool
say,
tickets.
like, now, mind you, I will say there is a level of, like, I can't do online names, even if they change their name to that, and that is my oldest sibling. They're gender fluid now. They go by Skittles. But I'll give you 2 reasons why I can't call them that.
Yeah.
One, I already have a friend named that. And 2, for about 30 years of my life, they went by a different name. And even they
No,
keep
no.
slipping up.
Fucking,
No, I
was gonna say my, it's so fucking funny, because, like, I've said this before, by the way, thank you for the follow. I've said before that, like, of all of our friends, the person I think who has the coolest name is Loudon.
True.
oh
Loudon has the fucking coolest name.
like in real life and on his username, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
But it's done! The
It looks
artwork
good.
is
I
done.
like it.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe Tyler with an H. It looks so cool.
Yeah, slay Tyler with an H.
Here's once again the original piece for comparison.
I'm dying.
Yeah, it didn't turn out too bad. I like I was a little worried about the shading, and then I put the filter over it, and now I think it looks really good. I like it.
The velvet definitely pops.
Yeah, I love it. It turned out really good. And I like what I did with the border, too. Very good. Cool. I am now... Where will I send
You should raid me.
Are you going to stream?
No.
Heaton, raid me. I'm not going to
Is-
stream it all today. Totally do it. I dare. I'm kidding.
Has Crafty started yet, or is that this evening?
No,
Crafty's
it's
is
not
this
till
evening.
8.
I will send
you know,
to...
do you know who?
Yeah, I'll send you to
So
Mally.
Sophie is. Sophie is
You know who?
streaming.
I'll send you to Mally.
Could
Mally's
be
streaming.
within the next
Okay.
20 minutes or so.
Hmm.
Lone Mortis.
What could Mortis be streaming?
Who knows? Probably art.
Going to send you to Mally for now.
I don't want to subscribe.
So tomorrow will be the next stream. I don't know what we'll be doing. I have not decided. Probably more art. But I will see you tomorrow, chat. Goodbye!
Chad, if you're
Bye.
not there, if you're not there, I'm going to tell your parents.